Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you are well. So today we're going to talk about how to get rich during inflation. And one of the ways is buying property, but the thing is you don't just buy property anywhere. You buy it in appreciating areas. So all areas are not appreciating, but other areas you buy in, say for example, $150,000 house is worth $300,000 now. So, while everybody else is talking about inflation and how everything costs so much money, people that own homes in appreciating area are getting rich with this inflation because their home values are going sky high with inflation. So, inflation is helping property owners to become rich. All right. So, that is the one way, actually owning property in appreciating areas. That's the key though, because all areas are not appreciating. So, for example, you have a $50,000 house, and then a couple of years later, it's still $50,000 because it's not an appreciating area. So, that's the thing you have to look for. Are you buying in appreciating areas or not? So, that is the one way. Owning property. Owning property is very important. If you don't own now, you could always own in the future, but just keep that in the back of your mind. Then another way is creating an online business. So the money is online. So thinking about what people want. What do people want? And selling it to them. So this is involves sales. So we're all taught to go to school, get an education, get a good job. But the money is over here in the sales. Well, you're over here focusing on getting a good education and getting a job. So I don't talk against getting a good education. Um, I still agree with getting an education because that's something that nobody can ever take away from you. But this money is over here in the sales. Like pick something that people want and sell it. And so um, my thing with that is, do I give people what they want or do I give people what they need? And so I would prefer to give people what they need. But people are going to be, while you're trying to give them what they need, they're going to be over here getting what they want. So that's something to think about. And what do people want? People want nonsense. Um, like, what are some of the things that you buy without even thinking about it? Like maybe you buy it on an unconscious level. Um, Nonsense candy, for example. You don't need candy, right? But some people will be buying candy every day. So something like that, thinking about what people want, selling it to them. And online, um, you have access to a whole lot more people than you would just trying to reach people one on one. So, creating a YouTube channel would be a good idea, right? And then you can create a YouTube channel doing whatever you're interested in. There are people doing all kinds of things on YouTube, teaching people how to cook. You teach people how to cook soul food, especially if it's something that comes naturally to you. You can get paid for teaching people how to cook. Um, Hair is big, teaching people how to do their hair. And then you're selling the products that they need to do their hair, like the oils, the bandanas, the whatever people are using to do their hair, shampoos, conditioners. So hair is big. There are people online teaching people how to do their hair, um, teaching people how to dance. There are people online teaching people how to dance. If you want something light and fun, and especially if it comes natural to you. Um, so people are on YouTube doing anything, like whatever your passion is. So some form of online business that involves selling. The money is online. And then there's really no competition, right? Because people are, when it comes down to it, you have all the information in your head, but are you going to do it? That's the question. Are you going to do it? And the majority of people are not going to do it. You're just scrolling, watching video after video, scrolling. Okay, let me find something else to watch. Okay, now, all right, well, what am I going to watch next? So we talked about buying an appreciating area, talked about online business, and then crypto. Are you still buying crypto? Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, just for educational, informational purposes only. Um, Crypto is fine as long as you just keep it to a minimum of your portfolio, like less than 5% of your portfolio. Um, so mine is 1% of my portfolio. But do you know that people have become rich with crypto? In spite of everything that you're hearing in the media, like you heard of the con artists that got in trouble, right? And then you heard about all these people losing all their money, right? So, Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin plummeted, but it's still up in comparison to where it was when it was invented, when it was first invented. So, are you in crypto? Some people have become billionaires buying crypto. Bitcoin billionaires. That's what they're called. You can even look them up on YouTube and you'll see them. They're on there flossing. They're not trying to hide it. So that's another option. Crypto, as long as you're smart with it, like you're not buying crypto with your rent or anything like that, just keeping it to a small percentage, like less than 5%. Um, some people are going harder with that, and that's mostly the younger generation. They're going harder. They're not doing 5%, less than 5%. They're doing like 30%, things like that. But I suggest a small amount. I do 1%, and I think it's better to have your toes in the water than not to have your toes in the water. But that's really a personal decision. That is up to you. But as long as you know what's happening with inflation, inflation is helping people who own property get rich because the value of the home is increasing. It's an automatic increase with inflation. So, and then the going online and figuring that out. Are you actually going to do it? That's the question, right? So we have all this knowledge in our heads, but it comes down to, are you going to do anything about that knowledge that you have in your head? And majority of people aren't. They're just going to just keep looking at videos. So if you like this channel, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Also, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts and what kind of things would you like to see. All right. Also, tune in I'm still interviewing people periodically. So tune in for business ideas. I bring on people onto the show who are they're millionaires, they're multimillionaires, or they are entrepreneurs. So I bring them on so you can tune in and listen to them. All right. So thank you for watching. And don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Have a good rest of your day.